He's fast, he's skilled, and he's already made a name for himself on the biggest football stages in the world. But beyond the fame, beyond the roaring crowds and the championship trophies, lies a life few have truly seen. Rodrygo Goes, a young Brazilian star who went from the streets of Osasco to the lights of Real Madrid, lives a reality that goes far beyond just football. But have you ever stopped to wonder what his life really looks like behind the cameras? What does someone who signed with Nike at just 11 years old and earned millions before even turning 20 do when he's not on the pitch? In this video, we'll take you deep into the luxurious, unexpected, and sometimes unbelievable world of Rodrygo. A life full of records, fame, and fortune, but also filled with stories you've never heard before. Get ready, because what you're about to see might just change the way you look at one of football's brightest young talents. In a world where young talents rise fast and disappear even faster, one name has steadily carved a place among the brightest: Rodrygo Goes. Back in 2019, the prestigious British newspaper The Guardian included him on their exclusive list of the 60 most promising young footballers on the planet. Just a year later, he was crowned the best young player in the world by the Goal NXGN Award 2020, a title that only a rare few can dream of. It's no exaggeration to say we're talking about a true football prodigy, one of those athletes who was clearly born to shine. But behind the medals, trophies, and screaming fans, who is Rodrygo? What does life look like when the stadium lights go out and it's just him, his family, and his world? Today, Rodrygo lives in Spain, in the upscale neighborhood of La Moraleja, considered the most luxurious and exclusive area in the city of Alcobendas. He shares this peaceful refuge with his close-knit family: his father Eric, his mother Denise, his younger sister Ana Julia, and his lifelong friend João Lucas. Despite his growing fame, Rodrygo has always been careful to protect the privacy of those he loves most. He doesn't flaunt everything, but every now and then he gives his fans a tiny glimpse into his home life through social media. And those glimpses, they're enough to take your breath away. From what little he shares, we can already see that his mansion is far from ordinary. Nestled among other stunning properties, many of which belong to fellow Real Madrid stars, Rodrygo's home stands out not just for its size, but for its warmth. In videos, we see him enjoying the simple things, spending time with family, kicking a ball around with Ana Julia, or training with his childhood friend. Outside, the residence boasts a massive private court and a sparkling swimming pool, not just symbols of wealth, but spaces filled with laughter and memories. The outdoor area alone is a masterpiece. Designed with soft light tones, it's surrounded by wide windows draped in cozy curtains, allowing natural light to flood every corner. The dark roof tiles contrast beautifully with the whitewashed walls, and greenery adorns the upper balcony, giving the home a touch of serenity. You can almost imagine the quiet mornings and golden sunsets that fill the place with peace. Though the inside of the mansion isn't fully revealed, what we do know is that it's just as elegant. A stunning dark stone countertop centers the luxurious kitchen, while the rest of the home is styled with light-colored, tasteful furniture, creating a clean, bright, and welcoming atmosphere. Experts estimate that the property could be worth anywhere from $1 million to $5 million. That's up to $25 million in Brazilian currency. It's not just a house, it's a sanctuary. And of course, luxury doesn't stop at his front door. Rodrygo knows how to enjoy life off the pitch too, especially when it comes to cars. Like many Real Madrid players, he's received some pretty spectacular gifts over the years. In 2019, when Audi was still a sponsor of the club, Rodrygo was handed the keys to a brand new Audi Q750 TDI Quattro Tiptronic, a beast of a machine valued at over $76,000, or roughly $345,000. With 5 doors, 8-speed automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, climate control across 4 zones, electric panoramic sunroof, and a powerful hybrid engine, This car is not just about transportation. It's a statement of style, speed, and sophistication. But perhaps what makes Rodrygo's lifestyle so captivating isn't just the luxury, it's the balance. Despite everything he's achieved, he remains grounded. He values time with family. He honors his roots. And that's something money can't buy. So what do you think? Is Rodrygo living the dream? Or is he just getting started? Let us know in the comments. What part of Rodrygo's life impressed you the most? Would you live in a place like La Moraleja? And if you had the chance to drive his Audi for a day, where would you go? Power, innovation, style. When it comes to cars, Rodrygo Goes doesn't just follow trends. He drives the future. Imagine the feeling of pressing your foot on the accelerator and unleashing the roar of a 286 horsepower combustion engine with 6 V-shaped cylinders, generating a monstrous 600 Nm of torque. That's exactly what Rodrygo experienced with his Audi Q7, a machine capable of going from 0 to 100 km/h in just 6.3 seconds and reaching a top speed of 241 km/h. Not bad for a teenager who had just started conquering European football. But Rodrygo's garage is more than just about speed. It's a reflection of who he is: young, ambitious, and always looking ahead. In 2022, when Real Madrid partnered with BMW as its official sponsor, Rodrygo embraced the change with style. He got his hands on one of the brand's most futuristic vehicles, the fully electric BMW iX, a technological marvel valued at around $800,000. This isn't just an SUV, it's a revolution on wheels. Measuring nearly 5 meters in length and almost 2 meters in width, the iX is bold, powerful, and impossibly sleek. Under the hood, or rather where the engine would traditionally be, lies an electric motor delivering a staggering 523 horsepower. But it's not just about power. The car features self-healing paintwork that uses heat to repair minor scratches, and an AI-based system that learns and replicates the driver's habits over time. It's not just a vehicle, it's a smart companion. Step inside, and it feels less like a car and more like a first-class flight. The hexagonal steering wheel resembles the controls of a modern aircraft, and the dashboard curves around the driver with 2 dazzling screens. One 12.3 inches, the other nearly 15 inches, delivering everything from navigation to entertainment with cinematic clarity. The seats are integrated with 30 high-end speakers from Bowers & Wilkins, creating a 360-degree immersive sound experience. Minimalist design reigns inside, just a few buttons, some made from crystal, a futuristic glass roof with photoelectric dimming, no curtains needed, and yes, even a camera capable of taking selfies of the driver. Now imagine having that in your garage. But Rodrygo doesn't just live fast, he lives well. At the height of his youth and fame, he knows how to enjoy life. In 2019, when he turned 18, he didn't let the moment pass quietly. He threw an unforgettable party in a nightclub back in Santos, Brazil. The vibe, total luxury. The theme of the night featured his initials, RG, blended with the number 18, appearing in every detail. Friends, teammates, and celebrities gathered for the celebration, all dressed in coordinated black and gold outfits, matching the elegance of the event. And the entertainment? None other than Brazilian music star Mumuzinho, performing live. That night wasn't just a birthday, it was a statement. Rodrygo had arrived, and he was going to enjoy every second of the journey. Over the years, his Instagram has offered followers snapshots of his adventures, wandering through the streets of New York, exploring the beauty of Rio de Janeiro, or posing against the romantic backdrops of Paris. Wherever he goes, he does it with charm, style, and gratitude. Because at the end of the day, Rodrygo isn't just about goals and trophies. He's about living, truly living, every moment that this once-in-a-lifetime career brings. And now we want to hear from you. If you had to pick just one of Rodrygo's cars to drive for a day, which one would it be? The powerful Audi or the futuristic BMW? And if you could throw a party like his 18th birthday, what city would you choose? Let us know in the comments. We're curious to see how you'd live the dream. Rodrygo Goes may be one of the brightest young stars in the world of football, but his talents and his charisma go far beyond the pitch. When he's not dazzling fans with his performances in Real Madrid's iconic white jersey, he's living a lifestyle that many so dream of, and occasionally he invites us in for a glimpse. In one of his most popular YouTube uploads, Rodrygo shared unforgettable moments from a lavish vacation in the stunning island of Ibiza, Spain. And this wasn't your typical beach getaway. It was luxury at every turn. Imagine waking up in a breathtaking seaside villa surrounded by your closest friends, without a single worry about time or schedule. That's exactly how Rodrygo spent his well-earned break. Days were filled with high-end leisure, private yacht cruises cutting through the Mediterranean, high-speed jet ski rides across the turquoise waves, sunsets that looked like movie scenes. It was the kind of vacation that leaves no doubt. This is a life built on success. But it doesn't stop there. Rodrygo's taste for the finer things is evident in more than just his travel plans. He has a growing collection of luxury fashion pieces that reflect his sharp, personal style. He's been spotted carrying a sleek Louis Vuitton travel bag, which alone can cost over $17,000, and has worn designer items from brands like Gucci, including a hat estimated at $500 and a hoodie worth over $7,600. In other appearances, he's worn shirts by Moino, which retail between $2,000 and $4,000. And was once seen in a Balenciaga shirt that wouldn't go for less than $4,000. This isn't just dressing up, it's curating a personal brand through fashion. And then there was that moment in February 2022 that truly made headlines. Rodrygo appeared at Milan Fashion Week. Yes, Milan, in a navy blue Giorgio Armani suit that was nothing short of stunning. The full look, likely worth at least $20,000. But more than the price tag, it was the confidence and presence that stood out. On the football field or on the runway, Rodrygo knows how to own a moment. But make no mistake, he's not just spending money, he's making it. Even at a young age, Rodrygo has shown that he understands something crucial. Football is just one part of the empire he's building. Off the pitch, he's grown into a smart businessman. As the face behind jersey number 21, he surely commands a significant fee for sponsored content and has already worked with major brands like W Protein, Biotech USA Spain, and of course Nike. He's also a brand ambassador for TCL in Brazil. In October 2022, he took part in an original docuseries by Paramount Plus Brazil called Football, a 5-episode show that explores the deep cultural bond between Brazilian football and funk music, a true celebration of rhythm, identity, and roots. That project only added to Rodrygo's growing presence in the media space, and that's not all. In 2020, Rodrygo launched his own YouTube channel. There, he shares behind-the-scenes moments from his life at Real Madrid, personal stories, and even some light-hearted content that reminds fans that, at the end of the day, he's still a young guy enjoying the ride. His channel draws thousands of views, and it's estimated that his revenue from YouTube alone already brings in thousands of reais, and that's likely just the beginning. So what about his fortune? It's a question many fans and critics often ask. And yes, the numbers are as impressive as his career. In 2022, according to Spain's Marca newspaper, Rodrygo signed a new contract with Real Madrid that saw his annual salary jump to €7 million. That's around $38 million per year. Just to put that into perspective, that's nearly double what he was previously making, about $4 million, or roughly $20.8 million at the time. Add that to his endorsement deals, personal projects, and investments, and it's clear Rodrygo's wealth is not just growing, it's multiplying. And yet, what makes him so relatable to fans is that, through all this, he still carries a sense of humility. Whether he's playing ball with his little sister, laughing with lifelong friends, or sharing parts of his journey online, Rodrygo keeps his feet on the ground while aiming for the stars. So now we want to hear from you. What part of Rodrygo's lifestyle impressed you the most? Was it the private yacht trip in Ibiza, his look at Milan Fashion Week, or maybe the way he's balancing fame, fortune, and family so effortlessly? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this peek behind the scenes of your favorite football stars, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know what story you want to see next. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, Rodrygo's journey is just getting started.